6:20 on your Monday morning, it's time to take a look at your money. So across the nation, millions of American families have been getting ready for the upcoming school year. And for parents, that means plenty of shopping. The back to school shopping season is one of the retail industry's biggest events.
Now, each year, American families collectively spend billions of dollars on you have electronics, the clothing, and school-related supplies for their grade school and college children. But how much are families expected to spend for the back-to-class season, and what trends are retailers seeing?
So we've got our financial advisor, Mark Gravicheski, joining us here in studio to break all of this down. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us here, Mark.
Morning. Good to see you both again. And you can hear this collective groan by parents across the Quad Cities when we start talking about the costs of going back to school.
We're happy to have you with an important subject, but it's like you said, some families have already paid some of those things. So how much money are families expected to spend for their back to school spending sessions, and how is this stacking up to last year?
The back-to-class shopping season is actually composed of two parts. Back-to-school spending for kids in grades K through 12 and back-to-college spending. Now, last year, the back-to-class shopping season, a little underwhelming, both back-to-school and back-to-college shopping. Sales rose by about 2% from the prior year. But this year, we are seeing this massive surge in spending. This year, total back-to-school spending for those K through 12 children expected to reach $43.3 billion. That's up 9.9% from last year. Total back-to-college spending, $103.5 billion. That's up 16.6%. On average, each family will spend about $863 on their K through 12 children and about $1,437 on their college-age children. So yeah, this year's back-to-class spending much, much stronger than last year.
Wow. I would say, I was looking at those numbers. I didn't even notice the B at the end. I was absolutely blown away.
Yeah.
College is already expensive. And you're like, whoa, that's crazy.
So what are some of the biggest trends that we're seeing among shoppers this back to school season, Mark?
One of the bigger trends we continue to see are families starting their back to class shopping season much earlier to take advantage of those big summertime discounts and promotions. I think, here we go. Look at this, 62% of families will start their back-to-class shopping in July. But look at this a little bit more. 32%, almost a third of families will start their shopping in June. That's the largest percentage of June shoppers on record. While 47% will say, we're going to spread out our shopping over the entire school year. They argue this allows them to, really seek out those deals over the course of the school year, but also to stretch out that household budget that they're going to be spending.
Gotcha. So, Mark, let me ask you a quick question. What are some advice that you can offer to families who are looking to get some of those larger discounts or catch some of the promotions that, they hope to catch?
The earlier you start your shopping, the better. Look, for decades, many of the big retailers would wait until, ended July, maybe early August, before they started making these big discounts and promotions for the summer back-to-class season. But in recent years, the major retailers have been moving those big sales events, moving them up and adjusting the time schedule to help capture that early back-to-class shopping. For example, this year, Amazon moved its 4-day Amazon Prime Day event from July to June, but also other retailers like Walmart, Target, and many of the other big box retailers also having their own big June sales event to help capture that early back to class shopping trend that we've been seeing over the past couple of years.
Yeah, I feel like I have to issue an apology to my mother for begging for that expensive pencil case as a kid now, seeing these numbers broken down.
So you say pencil case, I'm thinking mechanical pencils. I don't know why, but those are always the thing that I just remember wanting as a kid. So
You could always find them on the floor.
you're
There's
right.
your money-saving tip from Emma.
Take it
And that's
from
why we
Marcus
bring in
Guest.
Mark, because you have the real advice. Thank you so much for joining us today, Mark. It's great to see you. Good
My
to have
pleasure.
You back.
Mark, thank you
Great
so much.
to see you again. See you both next Monday.
See
Will
ya.
do.